Jamaica, Reggae Boyz are going to win the World Cup. This video is about expectations versus reality. I'm going to know enough for you. Now I go like it. All right. Welcome back, people, to a video I go funny now. Welcome back, people, to MG Sports TV. Thank you very much again for tuning in. Really, really appreciate it, people. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, and you don't know anything already. All right. So this video is basically highlighting expectation versus reality. Now, for so long, I've been doing videos surrounding and I've spoken. Because many people may speak about young players, young talents, integrating young talents in the setup. As I know, I believe if them good enough, them old enough. But a lot of the Reggae Boy supporters, no, I'm not going to try to police how you support your team. No problem. You can support the team as how you feel. If you feel like it cost them, no problem. But if you say something out of term, I will definitely address it. Me not go say something like you are disrespect one of the baller, all that kind of something there. I'm gonna address it. I have given my views on players and people definitely disagree with that. And them beat me bad for it. So fine, no problem. Now, the reason why I'm doing this video surrounds expectation versus reality. So we say Jamaica, from my perspective, still from what I've known so far for like past 2 months, information I've received, all indications say that Jamaica going to be at the World Cup. So all I people don't worry about Curacao and Trinidad. Yeah, people, these are persons who just are word for word sake. Jamaica is going to the World Cup, people. Yes. There's a reason why we got such an easy group in the qualifiers. There's a reason for that. You think it's coincidental that we avoid all Central American teams? Or you could. It's not a coincidence. You think it's coincidental that every single CONCACAF post that you have seen it had something with Jamaica to do with it, have something to do with Jamaica? You think that's just coincidental? So you know what's gonna happen when you see the World Cup kick in? When Jamaica make it to the World Cup, every little post I got one little Jamaica and something night. We're not gonna see. Anyways, wait until you qualify. I'm not gonna remember what I said. All right, here we go now, people. Expectation versus reality. Now, the Reggae Boy supporters, they are loyalists. They really love them team, and they expect the best of the best. And they expect that when we get the best of the best, we can go to the World Cup and compete versus the best. Now, since the extending of the World Cup, you know, more teams now involved in it, and such forth. So maybe, just maybe, we might go in one group, whereas probably 2 other teams in their group where we are capable of beating them. Maybe, just maybe. But realistically, that might not be the case. Maybe just one team in our group where we probably can beat. And that probably one team lower than it. The worst part about it is, what if we are the team that are the lowest team in the group? We're ranking and also ranking, quality, quality players as well. So maybe we end up in one group where we are the beating sick. As again, I say again, just maybe. If not the case, we can probably win 2 games and escape. All right. So what I'm saying now, where expectation versus reality is, on the flip side of everything I'm just explained to you, the reality is the talent pool that we're selecting from is not of the highest standard. It's not. Why? Because we are a small nation. Yes, we have players in the diaspora, and people might quote unquote feel like say, we don't want to players them, or the JFF don't want to players them, or whoever the case may don't want to players them. I think that's totally wrong. The problem is, do the players want us? That is the problem. But I've seen no more recent time that Ghana said to Eddie and Nketiah, no, we've been chasing it for a while now and we achieve our objective. We're not going to take it now. No, the reason why I say that is the talent pool that we have, yes, we can access higher level talent. We do have access to higher level talent. But the problem is, does those higher level talent really interested in what we have to offer? Now, we now have on the table World Cup, and that is really a big, big thing. So just maybe, right now, after we have qualified for the World Cup, the talent that we can access, not what we have, but what we can access, incrementally increase. Not even incrementally, just dramatically increase, just jump up. So we have seen now players we believe we couldn't even get, I wouldn't even know was eligible to play for us. All of a sudden, want to come and play, desperate to come and play. Love Jamaica from a long time, want to play for Jamaica from a long time. Then now you ask yourself the question: if we should do a complete overall, because if we should get access to players, so we get 15 players who are playing currently in the English Premier League. 15 who are playing currently in English Premier League said that they want to play for Jamaica. And we have, that would probably mean say 23-man squad, 8 players. We only can carry 8 players out of the current squad. The big question would be, who would those 8 players be for you? Realistically speaking, including or just bringing all them 15 players, as much as all people would love for that to happen, as much as all people eyes would open wide if that's the case, that don't necessarily mean say the squad will get better. That could be the total collapse of the squad. And because we have these players now, we believe that automatically we're going to have World Cup and we're going to be competitive. Yay. Now, let me use Morocco as an example. Morocco went far in the World Cup. They did really, really well. But you should look at how long those players have been playing together for. It's not a case in which you just bring them players to come one time and then just make that shoot. No, that's not the case. Those players have been playing together for a good time period, incrementally adding into the squad in regards to quality. So till them reach at a particular level, when they qualify, those players go on and play. Now, if Jamaica, as I said, the belief is that if all these players come one time and just jump in a squad, automatically the squad get better and will put in a better performance in the World Cup. And I say again, that would be total madness, because that's not how football operates. Just not. If you look at a lot of the World Cup qualifier squad, right? And World Cup winning squad, and even the teams that go far, look at the level of continuity in those teams. Despite they have high level talent, look at how much of those players have been playing for such a long while. One of the main reasons why England, with such big talent pool, is unable to go over the line, they're just unable to go over the line. Just look at how often players are in, out of the squad. So it's very hard to find 15 players who are consistently be a part of the team. It's not a case of which them have to be a part of the team. They're performing well in the national setup, not just at club level, but most importantly, in the national setup to be consistent enough for selection. But you are the problem. Where England is concerned, so much chop and change. Every now one little young star rise up. Every minute another ball rise up, and that player must be included in the setup. So you always have this this bit of unbalance. Whereas who to play now, who to play there. So there's always that friction. Then now you have the internal rivalry because of the club situation in England. Now, the reason I'm bringing forward this is, guys, that a lot of people believe that in all the Reggae Boyz team is that the talent pool is so poor, the talent pool is way below the par. So even if that team make it to the World Cup, they will not be able to compete. And I think that is totally wrong. And I think anyone is saying that, I think them probably believe they want a team that is going to the World Cup to compete for the World Cup. Slow down. Slow down. Just slow right down. The truth is, we will never, in the next 10 to 15 years, have a team strong enough to be able to compete for the World Cup. We don't have access to that type of talent pool. Unless the only thing we can do, the only thing can compensate for that, is maybe just you have a set of youngsters over 3-4 years time period. You work with them consistently, and then them matriculate into um professional level, and also with a bit of experience, and just senior international players, not just for club level, because really and truly you have lots of players who are played very good at club level, but as soon as they put on the jersey, the international jersey, them just look ordinary. But I'm saying, people, we have to understand where we're at, what we're trying to do. At this present moment, we're at the stage where most of our players will be in the level of championship, League One, League Two, if not league, even if not League Two, League One, and Championship. Most of our players are at that level, because that is a talent pool we have access to right now. No, the reality is, when you make it to the World Cup, we'll be competing with players who are playing consistently at the highest level. The Premier League, the La Liga, the Bundesliga, Champions League, European League. The 1 and 2 players that we have who are playing at the level there, must mean that they're going to be able to him carry away. And secondly, what if those 1 and 2 players not even playing good in the national setup? So there's so much situation here. The truth is, at right now, our target is to get to the World Cup, make the program look of some level of outlook on it. So I want to do this because they are doing that. I want to be a part of the program because they are doing this. So then got World Cup last time, want to be a part of the program there because they look like they are doing something. Versus, yeah, stretch your hand to pick one apple when they way up in the show and say you can't reach it. Why? Because you're not ready for that. You can't. You're not at the height for the apple there as yet. Work your way up until the talent pool at that level see something that I say, you know what, we can work with this. But most of the supporters, they believe that we can just grab that talent, that get into that talent pool and pick those players out, and we are good to go with those players. That's not the case. Now, at this present moment, though, we do have the World Cup as a shining, what should I say, crystal ball that them probably could have said, more touch a crystal ball. So we have that now at our disposal, or should I say at our advantage. So maybe we can use that, but that still don't guarantee we're going to still get a top end level talent. Don't guarantee that. It just doesn't. Because we just really and truly not really, and other than the World Cup, what else do we really have to offer? No, on the other hand, no, many of them don't have the opportunity to play international football at the highest level. That's also how it is. That's definitely for a different argument. But at the end of the day, temporary expectations. At this present moment, what we're trying to do is get to the World Cup. We'll reach at the World Cup then now we can work out why. We might not be able to have the quality to really compete, but at least we can go there and try do something. Try represent ourselves well. But don't feel like say, a total overall of the squad equates to better performance. Me can tell you, it can be a downward spiral thing, people. Anyways, tell me what you think in the comment section. A long video, probably shouldn't be so long, but big up on yourself, people. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys again. Until next time, MG Sports TV. We're out. God bless. Boom. Outside. You know what I mean?